another video. In the last video, we finished beans, and then we got started on corn and got rained out. So far, in the last 2 weeks, we've had 6 inches of rain, and we haven't been in the field since. Yesterday, the temps dipped. It's 20 degrees now. Everything's frozen. We still have, I think we figured out, 650 acres of corn in the ground, or standing. So anyway, Nick just called me and he said, it's go time. And I was expecting probably a little later or maybe tomorrow, but anyway, I'm going to be running cart today. It sounds like we have 2 combines, another friend's coming over. It's time to get the stuff out, and 2 combines, 5 trucks, and me running cart. So we'll see how many acres we can get knocked out. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with that setup. It's going to be tough, long field, some bigger runs. I'll be surprised if I can keep the combines unloaded enough, but it should be a fun challenge, I guess. So, all right, we're back farming. We've got John Deere in a truck behind me. Looks like they had the panels open on the John Deere, so I'm not sure what's going on. We got Nick taking out the headlands up there. So far we have 3 trucks out here, but we already sent 1 load, and we have 2 more trucks on the way. So yeah, if we can get cooking here with both combines, we're going to be definitely moving some grain today. This field here is 120 acres, and then just in the distance right beyond those trees we have 150 acres or 160. So I guess the plan is try to knock out these 2 pieces in the next couple days. Unfortunately, the elevator that we haul to is closed tomorrow on Sunday, so really the best we're going to be able to do is load about 5,000 bushels, I suppose, if we have all 5 trucks, and that'll be it for tomorrow. So hopefully we can make short work of this today and make a lot of progress. Otherwise, I guess we pick it back up on Monday, weather permitting. Lovely day here. I don't know if you can see it, but those are snowflakes. Not even Halloween yet here, and looking like snow. You can see things are an absolute mess from when it rained, when we started our first cornfield again after beans. That ended up being 2 inches of rain. It didn't start by much, and then we got that truck buried right away, and luckily we got out of there because it didn't take long, and inches. But last night it froze solid, and the ground's actually pretty hard. The first truck today I loaded on the road, but now we're loading them in the field, which is way better. I hate loading on the road. Backing down just to get back into the approach is not ideal, especially on an open public road. Well, looks like we're about back at full strength here. Alright, Randy says we're ready to rock now. He's going to go help Nick take the rest of those headlands off over here. Right now we have 3 trucks sitting on the road waiting for us, and it seems like kind of a waste, but once we get these headlands off and start ripping, we'll be able to keep those trucks definitely pounding it out, or keep them rolling fast. His combine was actually froze up a little bit, and interestingly enough, when I dumped, I filled that first truck, it had some grain on it from, a few days ago before it rained, maybe 5 days ago. The slide here in the cart was absolutely frozen. It took a while for the hydraulics to get that open, and they said a ton of water came out when I opened that, so just cross our fingers for smooth sailing. Let's get some acres out today. Got them rolling. Unfortunately, the snow is coming down heavier, and the elevator told us they're going to close if it snows too much, so this needs to hold off, or hopefully it's not snowing at the elevator. Nick's out there checking the sieves, make sure they're good. Well, got the thumbs up. That means things are good, so I think they've about got those headlands off, so hopefully I can start going to them. We've only loaded on the move a couple times. Inefficient to have to load standing, but that's just what it is when you want to take headlands off. So unfortunately this field's got more of them because it's kind of an odd shape, but moving right along. Never believe it's October by the looks of this. We're rolling now. I can't keep up. The combines are constantly full. The trucks are over this hill 3/4 of a mile away, and by the time I unload and get back over here, they're beyond full and sitting waiting for me. So when we get out of this side of the field, it'll help, but right now making these long rounds like this, I definitely cannot keep up. Just got enough for another load almost, so, and then I see Nick's gonna want to unload here, so we'll get them both empty, and like I said, I'll cruise 3/4 of a mile over, and then we'll do it all again and again and again. So that's what it's all about, making progress. Radio's about dead too, making some weird noises.
Tow strap, or is that in Reed's truck still? I'm not sure where the strap is. Jake's just over at Dennis's. He was going to go start it and do some ripping.
Well, we brought that second truck in the field, one of Randy's guys, and it's snowing a lot heavier.
Where
and
that stretch rope might have went?
Unfortunately, he got stuck, so
it's got to be at the farm somewhere.
now they're calling some reinforcements in
this truck
with a 4-wheel drive to try to get him out. Now looking for a 4-wheel drive and then rounding up the rope, the stretch rope, so I'm sure we'll get him out, but got greasy pretty quick apparently. Got a lot of action going on up here. The truck that's stuck is blocking the only approach out of here besides going on a state highway, which we're definitely not doing right now when it's snowing. So anyway, things are kind of at a standstill until we get this truck out of here. I don't think a normal vehicle is going to do it. We've got the loader back at the farm, which is only like 5 miles away. His farm is 12 miles away for sure. So anyway, we're going to come up with a plan here on how we're going to get this truck out of the way. I've almost got enough for another load, so hopefully we can get it out of the way and keep on moving. Giving it a try with the 1 ton. Doesn't look like that's going to work. Just so greasy out right now. Plan B, Reed says, I'm going to pull it out with the combine. Mother Nature always has to make it tough. Oh, looks like that was the ticket. Got it out. Got 2 more trucks sitting here ready to get loaded. 2 leaving. Elevator closes at 5, so 2.5 hours. So the elevator closes, and then I thought we'd have 5, but we actually only have 4 trucks, which is more than enough. So anyway, we're gonna fill until they load or until they close, and then we're going to get back and we're going to load all 4 trucks again and put them in the yard overnight, take those right away in the morning. Well, no, change of plans. Elevator's not open in the morning, so we won't be taking those. So I guess we'll be loading them, keeping them in the yard, and hauling them in Monday morning early, I guess. Frustrating, but it is what it is. Those people have been working hard at the elevator all year, putting in long hours too, so I totally understand that we're beyond the peak of harvest, and it's like things are winding down, so they need their time back a little bit too. Catch up to the boss. He needs an unload already, and then Randy should be able to make it all the way down to the half-mile mark, and then I'll swing through and pick him up on the way. Now we're cooking. Got these headlands off, and we're starting to make cuts in the main field. We'll have these trucks rolling, and the snow has let up to about nothing, which is awesome. So our head looks pretty cool, covered in snow. Oofta, that back window could use some work, but this field's working out, so at the end of each round they basically both need to dump. So grain cart goes back and forth. Need about 3-4 more dumps on the combine and we should be ready to load another truck. Alright, despite the snow, we've actually made quite a bit of headway on this field. Things have been going well. We're unloading on the road, which isn't ideal, like I said, but you can't get in the field. It's too slick. Randy's been sitting here waiting for me for about 5 minutes because I just did another truck. Then Nick was full right by me. So, yeah, he looks every bit of what I would call full here. So yeah, we've already got a half a truck or more than a half a truck on the cart. So starting to spill over, and yeah, shouldn't take long, and we'll be going through another cart. Put what, 9,000, almost 10,000 pounds on, and I can still see green. Oh, that's just, I think that's sitting on the edge. No, it's going down. So yeah, very, very full. And by the time I get back up there, Nick will be full and ready to go again too. So. Alright, so update. We just got that last load with Randy here, and we're going to shut it down. Nick's first sieves are completely plugged, and the second one are almost. So anyway, we're going to load. I've got 58,000. We're going to load this last truck up that's sitting on the road here, and Les is going to run that in. So I guess all in all, for the conditions, pretty good day here. Started at noon, so it's not like we worked some 10-hour day, but the conditions are just barely good enough to go. So elevator's closed tomorrow. That kind of sucks. We're gonna, obviously lose a day there, but like I said before, it is what it is, and we'll get back after it as soon as we can. So we'll take a look when we get back to the shop, go through everything. I think things are going to be a mess. I mean, I know my fenders, everything's absolutely caked in mud, so